It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Nice. Ready? Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets in for the first down. First down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On the ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 70. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. And here he goes. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind from that defense.
And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on.
On the draw, it's Walker. The correction right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Okay, ready?
First down from the 42.
Let's go.
Milrow looking to throw. That's caught. Here's that shove it in. She'll pick up on the play, about the 40. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got it. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tag! Viking 18! Cougar 19! Ready?
He gets it out left, and it's gone. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every...
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
Ready?
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. With the design keeper. Runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Oh, it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. To kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Goes to the hurry up here. Back to throw. Chuck. This is a heater going deep.
That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love it.
That's his way through the tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Off the play action, Chuck. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints find an answer with their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump. You don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. You're a god into this defense.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Y'all gotta
but lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Will Rupp from the gun. That's his running back. That's the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 by trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Set. Go.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Going deep here for the end zone. He got it! Interception! Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints will take over the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep run. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we got second down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Okay, ready.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down.
Go. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Pat the 60. Pat the. Bring it. Go.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
They got some room to toe home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther. Viking 18. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
When a defender can get his hands on a pass and knock it away in any way, that's usually good things for the defense.
Ready up.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Walker turn around for the first. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready!
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and that rewards him with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the jump!
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
From the pistol, here to Walker. He takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Got it! Ready?
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco switch! Come on, come on!
Walker again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey! 60 Eagles! 70 Lions!
Off the play fake, Milrow. Blitz is there, and he goes down.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort. To hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack, game-changing kind of plays. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. They cost them 5 yards. There's that back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shot now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shot working from the gun. It's into Juwan Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Looking quickly here. Shot on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
going for a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a the ball comes out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing here, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Come back, team. Panther 60.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. He to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Completed to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in a hurry up here. This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up a lot to move the chains. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. In. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Liking,
There's a design run. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Myers to add the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call it a give right up the middle. And he's brought down as the drive starts up with a 4-yard gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to show. That's him on the quick hit. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play action. Here's Shump. It's a big strike to him. This is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Shump, 1st and 10. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. They're going play action. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Off the end zone and out.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Let's go.
To throw again here, it's Shump. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2. point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ready,
so the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
19, Tiger, nice. Ready.
First down, this is Charbonnet. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Defensive play, jarred loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Myers' kick is good. And that blows the lead to 5.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
The drive is shot with a run by Charbonnet. Looks like they didn't got 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Hop 70. Hop 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Over to the sideline. Sweeping Jigba brings it in. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That's how the QB did a terrific job of finding him out.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinals. 10. 79. Go.
Throwing now, Milrow. On the move into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Again, left side to Charbonnet. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. After the play, here comes the athletic training staff checking on somebody who's hurt, and that is their running back, Zach Charbonnet. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19. Ready.
The throw. Here's Milrow. He rolls to his right. He doesn't slow down in the case for it. Shot sends him to the ground.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Got it. Ready.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready. Warrior 70. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. He has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. We're all tied up now in the 2nd half, and playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play action. Jump. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down play. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, right here.
Shotgun snap to Shump. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Sticking to the air here. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Give on second to Kamara. And he hits that 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Interception ends that drive. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon at the 20. And they're going to score. It's a big 6 for Seattle. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Caught by his back, Kamara. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. To him near that 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shot now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shot. Stop him after he gets this to the 26. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's shot. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Shot working from the gun. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Back to throw it. This is going to be hit by the defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
It's all time to Johnson. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Start this drive to give the Charbonnet. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on, ready.
Handoff, running left, Walker. Off for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the shake.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Let's go.
Look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Now to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a
decision to win this game. It's on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Gain of 14. First down, Saints.
Setting up to pass. Taken in by Hill. Right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Complete to Kamara on the check down. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down.
Let's go now. Go. Move it, 19. Pass the 60. Let's go.
On play action, here's Shump. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari.
Can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. And he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Design 1. Here's Monroe. So several thousand 12 men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.